Hello, welcome to another Blender Guide tutorial for beginners in which we'll be creating a simple Pokeball. To create this Pokeball, you will need Blender 2.79b and PBR shaders, both of which will be found in the description below and will take you to the page where you can download both of these. To start, we just hit X to delete the cube and press N to bring this tab, go down to background images, and we'll be using our reference image to get a size of the Pokeball as well as the location of the centre and where to place the button. Press 1 on the numpad to go to front view and 5 on the numpad to change to orthographic view. Now hold Shift A to bring up this menu, Mesh UV Sphere. Now press S to scale, and we will want to match it up as close as we can to the reference image. You may have to move the model down to fit it more perfect. Now tab into edit mode, and we want to subdivide it. Subdividing it increases the number of vertices and gives it more loop cuts for us to work with. Now press A to deselect everything and press Z to enter into wireframe. Now holding the Alt key, right click on this loop of vertices right here, and we want to use the blue arrow to move it up to the centre, and press A to deselect, and do the same to this section of vertices. Holding Alt, right click to select this entire loop cut, blue arrow, and move it up till it reaches the centre. Now press A to deselect and press Z to come out of wireframe. Pan the camera till you see the bottom of the sphere, right click on this vertex and press 1 on numpad to go back to front view. Now press Z to go to wireframe, and holding the control key, press the plus button on the numpad until you reach the centre of the model. Now press Shift D to duplicate and right click it to keep it in place. Press A to deselect. Pan the camera till you go to the top, and right click on the top of the model, and do the exact same thing. Holding control, press the plus button until you reach the centre of the model, and Shift D, right click. Now with the top part selected, move your mouse cursor to the bottom of the model and press the L key whilst out of wireframe. If you don't, it will select the entire model, so press L on this part, which will select this section right here. With that selected, you press P to separate selection into its own individual model. Now with this selected, tab into edit mode, press A to select it all, and press S to scale, and we'll be scaling it to a dimension of 1.0180. This will create a gap between the top and the bottom between the base. Come over to the modifier section and add modifier Solidify. This creates more depth of a flat surface, and we'll be using a thickness of 0.019 and press enter. This will connect the top and the bottom of the model to the centre. Now it is essential that you press A to deselect everything before tabbing out of edit mode. Now holding Shift, press A and add a cylinder. You won't be able to see this, but it will be inside the model, so press Z to go to wireframe, press R to rotate on the X axis and press 90 degrees. Now using the green arrow, slide it forward, and it is your choice on how far you want this to be. As long as the cylinder is within the sphere, press 1 on numpad, press Z to go to wireframe again, and press S to scale until it matches the circle. This will be this part here where we'll be cutting out. Now right click on the top part of the model, come over to the side and press apply for the solidify, and add modifier. We'll be using a Boolean. Change the operation from intersect to difference and use the object as cylinder. Now right click on the cylinder, press H to hide. As you see, this cuts a hole into these two pieces. Now apply the Boolean. Now whilst in object mode, press Ctrl 2 to add a subdivision surface, in which you could also go to add modifier, subdivision surface. Now tab into edit mode and it should only be these sections here selected. Now with these selected, holding shift and alt, right click on this loop of vertices to select it all and the one above it as well. Pan the camera and do the exact same here. Holding shift and alt, right click to select this loop and select this loop. Now we'll be using the bevel tool, so you're holding Ctrl, press B to bevel and just move the mouse out until you see this. Move the scroll wheel on your mouse to add a second segment, and we'll be beveling it to 0.003552 and press enter. What this does is it smoothens out each of the sections around it. That done, press Alt H to bring back the cylinder, right click it, and we'll be using this as the button. Tab into wireframe by hitting Z and S to scale till it matches the size of the button. And again, it's up to you how big you want this. For me, I will press S to scale, and on the Y axis I will make it smaller, and I'll push it until it's around here. Now you want to right click in the center and just move that out by hitting Ctrl 2 as well. And for the button, do the same, Ctrl 2. Now it'll go like this, and just tab into edit mode, Alt right click this entire loop, Ctrl B, and just move it up slightly and move the mouse wheel up one, and you want to change it to an offset of 0.010359. Press enter and tab into edit mode. Now with that selected, just hit Shift D, then left click to duplicate, tab into wireframe, and if you need a better view, you can hide each of the other models so you can see this better. And just press S to scale and scale it in till it reaches the center. Now using the green arrow, move it forward. Now Alt H to bring back the entire model, and that is the base of the model finished. If you want to smooth it all out, just come to the over where it says shading and press smooth. You'll have to do this for each part of the model. Now we'll be using cycles render, so come to the top where it says blender render and change this to cycles. Now right click on the top part here and go to the materials tab, press new and change the material name to red. Then press the plus button again, add a new, and change this to white. Now tab into edit mode, A to deselect it all, and on the bottom part press L. and whilst the white part is selected, press Assign. If you want to see what part this is, you can go to settings and change the viewpoint colour, but I'll keep it as white. Now press A to deselect that, go to the top part of the model and press L, and go to where it says red, select the red and hit Assign. Now in the viewpoint colour, I will change this to red. Tab out of edit mode, and right click on the sphere on the side. Add new and change this to black. Again, I'll change the viewpoint colour to black so I can see the difference. Now, come to the top left right hand corner to split the screen. Come down to the bottom and change this to Node Editor. Now, we'll have to go to File, Append, and just find out where you saved the PBR shaders. It'll be, for me, it'll be PBR shaders version 3. Click on that, go to Node 3, and we want PBR Metallic V3. Append for library. Now right click on Diffuse and delete. And hit Shift A, go down to Group PBR Metallic, and connect the PSDF to the surface and change the colour to a dark black colour. If you want to see what's changing, you can hit this Shift Z to go to Render View so you can see what's changing. And you can change the rim lighting to a white or a red colour and change the roughness to 0.0502, or you can change the roughness. That works well if you want it more shiny, but if you want it more rough, change it to 0.502. Now Shift Z out of that mode, then right click on the top part. You'll have to do this individually, so with the red selected, delete the diffuse and hit Shift A, Group Metallic. Now with the render view still up, you can change the viewpoint colour to a red. Because this is very metallic, there's no roughness, it's very shiny. I will use a roughness of 0.502 to give it more of a rough edge and change the rim lighting to white. Now click on where it says white in the textures, delete the diffuse, Shift A and add the group metallic again. Connect the BSDF to the surface and change the roughness to 0.502 and enter. Now with that done, you can select the button, both buttons, and just come to the area next to where it says new and select white, and do it for the same for both of these. And there you have it. The Pokeball is now finished. Now if you want to improve your skills regarding the Pokeballs, I suggest you try to recreate this scene of different Pokeballs in different colours and shaders and metallicness. This will give you a chance to improve on what you've picked on throughout this video, and you can try to make this using reduced vertice count, and that way you can actually get better at using the Bevel tool, Solidify, Subdivision surfaces and subdivisions. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please press like and subscribe, as let me know I'm doing a good job making these, and I'll do my best to make some in the future.